WD Live.
What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you represent. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already on YouTube, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. After you subscribe, go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. I'll let a few hundred of y'all come in, then I'm going in. But in the meantime and in between time, I'm going to give some shots out to the early birds. What's up, DeAndre Durham? What it do? E-Dub? E-Dub Bill. What's up? What's that? E-Double. That's what's E-Double. Trinidad Tobago checking in. What's up, Lawrence? Earl Thornton, Louisiana. Odell Hall, Tampa, Florida. Brick City checking in. What up? Mississippi. JX Dub. Shaquata Simpson, what's up? Danielle Terry, New York checking in. I see, who is that? Jesse Oglesby. Dallas in the house. Auburn, Alabama checking in. Miss KF. And I see Reveal. Oh, actually, that's Reveal. Reveal Winter, Georgia checking in. All right, Scott Davis, I see you. Dayton, Ohio, actually Dayton, Texas. Brandon Nuance, I'm going in. I'm going in. So, family, here we are. Once again, we have domestic violence that has shook another family to its core. Put up a picture of this guy. This guy right here, fam, you no longer have to worry about. This guy killed himself and his wife. Why would he do such a thing? Well, according to the Temple Police Department, he's identified as 36-year-old, actually, his 36-year-old wife, Jasmine Armstrong, was the woman that he killed in Temple on Saturday, March 23rd. The alleged suspect is Britton Armstrong. Officers responded to a shooting at 7:55 a.m. on March 23rd in the 1900 block of Broken Shoe Trail. According to TPD, they found one victim who had been shot. The victim died at the scene. Following the shooting, police identified Britton Armstrong as a possible suspect and the type of vehicle he was driving. That same day, Belton police found the vehicle after a short chase. Armstrong crashed at a mile marker 324 of northbound 135 or I-35. Police discovered Armstrong had shot himself when they approached the car. According to Temple PD, Armstrong did not survive. So why would this dude go and kill his wife, the mother of his two children? Why would he do such a thing? Well, according to reports, the mother knew a secret about him. His wife knew a secret about him that he apparently thought that could leak to the public. And he did not want to see that happen. That's Jasmine Armstrong right there. Now, what could possibly, just taking a look at the picture of these two, specifically the picture of him, what secret could he possibly have that would cause him to take such extreme measures to silence his wife? I mean, just looking at the picture. Just look at the picture. My thoughts exactly. Fam, you can look at the picture and tell what the secret was. We didn't even have to read the article. Apparently, this dude was living a gay life, a double life, because his wife did not know that he was gay. Shattered this beautiful family. You can look at the pictures. All right, fam, I want y'all to take a look at me now. I want y'all to pay attention to me. Pay attention. I'm about to step on some shoes. It's time to step on some mother toes. No, man, say, man, it's time to step on some toes. Now, y'all came here for the truth, right? So don't get mad if you hear the truth. If you come here for the truth, don't get mad when you hear the truth. The truth is, there are some women, and this is not victim shaming, but I'm going to tell you, when things happen to us, fam, everybody got to take accountability for the part that they play. You understand what I'm saying? There are some women who they want to marry, or they want to boo up with a guy who thinks like them, who behaves like them. That man does not exist in the form of masculinity, in the form of one thou alpha male. That dude don't exist. Listen to what I'm saying, women. I love y'all. That's the only reason why I'm giving you the game. That's the only reason why I'm taking a chance at offending you. The dude who's like you, the dude who behaves like you, who you're going to get along with, and he got you, he's considerate, compassionate, he remember the important dates. He remember all the important dates. He's nurturing. He dresses to the nine. He always smell good. Well, I always smell good. But I'm talking about if you get all of these qualities in one. You get all of those qualities in one. Something wrong with them. Because men are just not wired to have all of those qualities. I'm not saying a man can't be passionate. I'm not saying that a man can't be considerate or nurturing. But there's different levels. We just have a different level of it than y'all got. Y'all like way up here. We somewhere up in here or down up in here with it or whatever. Because we got to have that balance, we got to balance off that testosterone, that man thing, that protection provider type thing, that's the thing we focus on more than anything. Fellas, fellas, give me a thumbs up if you feel what I'm saying. If you feel what I'm saying, fellas, give me a thumbs up if you feel what I'm saying. I'm not saying that a man can't be loving, and a man can't be tender at times, and a man can't be compassionate and considerate and all of these things. I'm just saying we don't have an overload of that stuff, because the thing that we focus on the most is protection and providing. That's the biggest thing for every man. Provide, protect. That's our thing. That's our thing. So that's why in the middle of the night, you might be sleeping like a baby. We tossing and turning, trying to figure out how we gonna figure it out. Yeah, Real talk, man. Some of these women, now, and here's the thing. Again, I'm not trying to victim blame, man. I got to call a strike and a ball, though. I think this woman was a victim of her following her heart. She wanted this dude to be something that he's not. She saw him and she was like, oh man, we just got so much in common. She didn't know how much they had in common. And here's the flip side of that coin. A lot of times, gay dudes will get into relationships with straight women, and they'll conceal their identity. They'll conceal, their sexual orientation because they're trying to live up to a societal standard, or they're trying to live up to the standard that their parents have for them, that their family have for them. And so when a woman beefing with this dude and he tripping about a lot of little things that seem very trivial, she can't figure it out. But the reason why he's acting this way is because he resents the fact that he has to be with you in the first place. He resents the fact that he can't be with who he really wants to be with publicly. He resents that. So he being petty about a lot of things, and he nitpicking, you can't do nothing right. You pretty much irk him. It irks him to really be with you. And also, he feels like he's settling to an extent. He's settled because you ain't what he really wanted. He feels like he's settled. So when you're not perfect, when you do something that's inconsistent with his expectations, he snaps. He loses it. Y'all better stop looking at these dudes that do everything y'all do and act like y'all act. Oh, we got everything in common. Woo, woo, woo. Y'all better stop that, because you're going to get what you're looking for. Y'all out there picking dudes who dance with dudes. That is a dead giveaway. I seen it. Dudes out on the dance floor dancing with dudes. Y'all think it's funny. Oh, they just close. Oh, they just free like that. They just behave like that. They just, yeah, I know, girl, it's a little weird. I was looking at it, it's a little weird, but they're just close. Boys trips. The hell you mean a boys trip? I ain't never went on a boys trip. Not even a man's trip. I don't want to be around no bunch of damn dudes for 4 or 5 days. Just me and a bunch of dudes. I'm calling it out, man. I don't care about this so-called cancel culture, politically correct culture. I've been calling it out since 1989, publicly, professionally, and I ain't gonna stop. Cancel me. You can't cancel me. You can't cancel the truth. That's the only reason why I can last this long and be able to do what I do, fam. Because I'm a truth spitter. You can't cancel the truth. Those lies eventually play out, but you can't cancel the truth. Going into the comments. Because DC, what up? JP, What it do? Vietnamese style. 1,000. Ruth Robinson. You say as an who is that? Ho, what's that? Ho shut. That's hard to break down. But anyway, you say that Hoshep shut. I don't know. But you say that as an older person, I know the signs, but a 20-year-old may not see them until hindsight. Maybe a 20-year-old who ain't been around, who ain't got out the house for, who ain't been out the house, perhaps, yeah. But a 20-year-old who's been out the house, by the time you 20, yeah, you're right. You're right there on the cusp of seeing, of really, really understanding what's going on and trying to, and really peeping things. You're right. I agree with that. I'm with you with that. BJ London, what's up? 350. Knox Chris, Miko Brooks. Yeah, she had to know, fam. Well, again, maybe she didn't know initially. Maybe she just thought he was soft, right? He was a little tender. But I'm sure she had a conversation at least with one of her girlfriends, a sister, a aunt, or somebody told her, like gave this, hey girl, he look a little zesty. Is he gay? Is Brenton gay? I'm sure somebody asked, I'm sure somebody said that. And she was probably like in denial. No, why would you say that? I know a few girls who, I've said that to, who ended up with dudes and they found out later. But I told them up front, as soon as I spotted him, I was like, yo, that dude there, he don't really look too manly. He kind of looks, it ain't that. And don't get it twisted, fam. I'm not saying being manly got anything to do with trying to be rough or domineering and loud or boisterous or aggressive. That ain't got nothing to do with being a man. Being a man is just or having a manly presence. It's having a manly presence. Just the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you dress. The way you carry yourself, and even then, you got to watch some of these dudes. But if they just outwardly got that aura about them, because a real man, a man, he don't want no parts of that world. He ain't trying to look nothing like that. He ain't trying to dress nothing like that. He ain't trying to do nothing consistent with that type of behavior, including going to gay bars. He ain't gonna do it because he don't want to get mistaken. He don't want to get caught up. So y'all still ain't gonna listen. Y'all ain't gonna listen. Y'all ain't gonna listen. Katri says that that's too, damn, that's a lot. Y'all turn that cap lock off, man. I'll read the comment, turn the cap lock off. Deal? So here's the deal, fam. Like, old buddy was a straight coward. So he kills his wife, then he kills himself, and he leaves his children as orphans. When people do stuff like that, they let me know that they never loved their kids in the first place. When they do stuff like that, that lets me know they never loved their spouse in the first place. They never even loved them in the first place. A lot of people have a warped sense of what love is. They have a really warped sense. And what most of the time it ain't love, it's lust, and it's possessive. It's possessiveness, wanting to control something. So when you can't control it, you get angry and you want to hurt it. You want to harm it. Trip part about it is this, fam. A lot of people that do that take that route, they can get angry that they got fired from work. They can get angry that they missed that last number on that lottery ticket. They can get angry about a whole lot of things, but they ain't gonna bust a grape. But when it comes to their spouse, oh, they King Kong. They big bad bully. When it comes to their children, King Kong. They King Kong. Cowards. Cowards. I say if you're gonna be that way, have that same energy in everything you do. And if you're picking on the weak, even if you are keeping that same energy, you're still a coward. Man, whatever it is, if you live in that lifestyle and that's what you want to do, own it. Own it. Own it like you talk about it online, how you ride on people and talk all tough online. Own it like you do when you're in the streets or whatever. Own it. Just own it. If that's what you want to do, stand on it. And let people know up front if that's what you're about. If you ain't ashamed, you ain't ashamed of it. If you're ashamed of it, don't do it. Stop doing it. If you're not ashamed, let the world know. I think that was the Pointer Sisters or somebody had that song. Just play that song, man. Just play the song every day. If you're a dude playing that song, we're going to know what time it is. I'm coming out. Y'all remember that? Yeah, that was Diana Ross. I'm coming out. Just put that Diana Ross on, man. Just play it every day. Wake up to it in the mornings. I'm coming out. They'll pick up on it. I mean, really, fam, like if you're gonna be that way, if you're gonna live that life, man, I'm so true to myself, man. Whatever life that I live, whatever, if somebody disagree with it, I'm gonna say, okay, now what? Okay. Oh yeah, that's me. Now what? What you gonna do about it? Now what? Instead of, who you found out who I really am. Let me kill you. It's crazy, man. It's insane. I know, ladies, I know this is hard to do. I know this is hard to do. But if you ever find out your dude is gay, you might want to ease out of the relationship. That might be the safest thing to do, because some of these dudes cannot handle being exposed, having their sexuality exposed. Hell, you can expose that they killed somebody and they might not kill you. But expose that sexuality and you might find yourself looking up at the ground instead of down at it. You got to be very careful when you move like that. She probably did something that most women would do if they found out their dude was gay. Confront him. And why did you do me like this? Why are you like this? Woo, 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 woo. You know, it's a human instinct. It's a natural human instinct to be that way. If you find out something so mind-blowing, you would probably confront them right then and there. The moment you find out, you would probably confront them. You got to be very careful. Got to be very careful. Her best move probably would have been to try to just distance herself, try to make it seem like it was something else. It was over something else, you know, get on his nerves to the point where he threatened to leave and then let him leave, you know, make him think it was his idea. Yeah, fam. You know, I personally, I can't understand it. I can't understand why a man want to be with a man. I can't understand it. But you know, for those who are like that, everybody got different stories. You know, some of these dudes were violated. Many of these dudes were violated. And in that regard, you know, you can't just say, oh, well, you still ought not be like that. No, man. The thing about sex, and I think everybody can agree with me, the thing about people touching on your body, especially if you're not in a doctor's office or something, if somebody touch your body, I don't care if it's a man or a woman, somebody touch your body in a certain way, your body parts, certain areas of your body is made to respond. It's made to be stimulated if somebody touch it. So a lot of these dudes been touched early on and they get older, you know, it ain't something that you can just cut off. If you can, when it comes to sex, think about just like let's talk heterosexual for a minute. All you heterosexual men out there who have had your woman to do something sexually to you, and it could be really freaky, right? Once you get that, you not going back. All that old stuff about I'll do it again on your birthday, you be like, man, you gonna get out of here with that shit? Like you want it all the time, right? That's something that you just can't turn off. You know, it's something, that's something different. It's hard for me to explain. It's scientific or something, I don't know, but it's something that you just cannot just turn off. That's why pedophiles, you can't stop somebody once somebody's a pedophile. You can't stop a pedophile from being a pedophile unless you kill him. You can't stop them. Even if you cut off they wiener, you can't stop them. Because it starts here. It don't start below. It starts up top. It's in the brain. So this is why when it comes to situations like that, you know, I try to not to be so critical against people, you know, that choose that lifestyle, because some people really didn't choose the lifestyle. Some people was forced into that lifestyle, you know? And that ain't no lifestyle that somebody would just want to just voluntarily sign up for. Most people just ain't gonna just sign up for that lifestyle because it is very hard lifestyle. I don't care how much you see these guys, these gay guys, cracking jokes and all that kind of stuff. A lot of these dudes are hurt. They wounded, you know, they've been hurt. And so a lot of that laughing and all that kind of stuff and joking and being loud is just to mask the pain. You dig what I'm saying? It's to mask the pain, you know, from, you know, being abused, from being violated. The pain that they get from society constantly attacking them, saying your lifestyle, that ain't it. And society at large saying that's unacceptable. We're not going to accept that. So, you know, I look at it like, you know, kicking somebody or whatever, or trying to make somebody's life harder who already got it hard, right? So I don't really take part in all of that. But, you know, if a dude is lying to a chick, you know, if she lying and he trying to live a double life and all that kind of stuff, you know, that lie ain't no different than another lie that somebody might tell about themselves. Like, yo, yeah, you know, I was in the Navy and I fought in this war and all this kind of stuff. You find out the person lied. Fool ain't never had a fight in his life. He ain't pushed a duck in the pond talking about he was overseas in combat. Talking about he got 17 kills. This fool ain't never killed nothing but his thing. So Rick B. Line is Cougar. What's up? That's a tough thing, fam. That's like I say, man, it's a tough thing. That's why, you know, it's a lot of suicide. You know, it's a lot of suicide come out of that lifestyle. So if being gay was such a gay experience, why are so many gay people committing suicide? It's a hard life. So I'm not in the business of trying to make people's lives, anybody's life, harder than what it is. Gotta watch this water. If you're just not joining the live, fam, we're talking about this guy, Britton Armstrong, who murdered his wife, Jasmine Armstrong, in Temple, Texas, back on March 23rd. Britton allegedly murdered Jasmine because Jasmine knew a deep, dark secret about him, and that is that he was living a double life as a homosexual. So, according to authorities, officers responded to the shooting. Let me put up a picture right quick. As I was saying, according to authorities, officers responded to the shooting around 7:55 a.m. on March 23rd in the 1900 block of Broken Shoe Trail. According to TPD, they found one victim who had been shot. The victim died at the scene. Following the shooting, police identified Britton Armstrong as a possible suspect and the type of vehicle he was driving. That same day, Belton police found the vehicle, and after a short chase, Britton Armstrong crashed at the mile marker 324 of northbound I-35. Police discovered Armstrong had shot himself when they approached the car. According to the Temple PD, Britton Armstrong did not survive. Again, fam, this is what I say. This guy never loved his kids. He never loved his wife, because love don't hurt. Love don't hurt. We don't harm the people we love. We harm the people we should love. Love don't hurt. I'm sure this dude thought he was big bad wolf, and he probably, let off that he was a really confident dude and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, he was just another weak dude with a fragile ego. No man who loves his children kills their mother and abandons them. No man who loves his children would do something like that. No man who loves his children would kill himself and leave them orphaned. No man would do something like that. No man would kill his children and leave them to fend for themselves while he rots in prison for killing their mother. No man who loves his children would do something like that. So he was faking all around. He was faking his love for the wife. He was faking his love for the children. The whole time he'd been faking. Purple Sacks, what up? Max Headroom. Bum boy Willie Nut. Willie Nut. Sword, what up? Natasha Griffin. What's up, Stephen Galloway? Mustafa Allah, Mr. Jones, Sonia York, look at that. The husband took her life, her sister, her brother, and 8-year-old niece's life. Then took his. Coward. But I bet you he was living life when he was living, he thought he was real. I bet when he killed him, he thought he was doing something real. I bet he thought he was real when he was killing him. Coward. I wouldn't even want something like that on my record. You know, to bring shame like that on my name, on my family name, I wouldn't even want something like that on my record. When they start talking about him, they're going to talk about him and say, he did what? The whole memory of him gonna be a monster. The whole memory of him gonna be a coward, a sucker. That's the memory that he leave behind, a sucker. When they put his tombstone in the ground, they need to put on there, here lies a sucker. And then put a picture of a clown or a lollipop. A clown with a lollipop. Serena, what's up? Actually, that's Serene. Stephanie Galloway, Stephen Galloway, Jacksonville, Florida in the building. All right, fam, that's my time. I got at least one more live to do today, so I don't know exactly when I'll do it, fam, but stand by, I'm on my way. I appreciate y'all joining the live, family. R.I.P. Jasmine Armstrong. Until next time, enjoy the rest of your morning, your afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. No more talk.